Pirate Sports Report. I'm Josie.
And I'm Reagan.
The Pirate Sports Report is going to feature all highlights and scores from the previous week's action. So let's get started with tennis.
We're going to start with the tennis team on their competition in Cupcake on the weekend. The boys team came out with a big win against Lewiston, winning 4-1, followed by a tough defeat to Havre, 5-2. There were some great performances by the boys, with Kendall Furman-Webster getting a win on the single side and the double side with Bridger Wenzel.
The girls came out swinging, winning 7-0 against Lewiston and 4-3 against Havre. They were led by returning state champ Shay McGinnis and Berkeley Ellis, picking up 2 wins.
Saturday, the boys had a tough start, getting swept by Hardin 6-0, but bounced back to get the win against Cupcake, led by the strong performances of Joe McDonald on the weekend.
The girls also were swept by Hardin 7-0 with some tough matches. They also bounced back against Cutbank, getting the win 4-3. Sierra Lundeen and double partners Kia Harlan and Era Mercer had big wins and to push the Pirates to the victory. Coming out of last weekend's track meet, athletes were soaked to the bone, but Polson Pirates managed to have some great performances.
Returning state champ Beatrix Frizzell got things going early on the season, winning the 1600 and the 3200. Jonah Ducharme had a big day, setting a lifetime PR in the 3200 up at Kalispell.
Then the track team headed down to Missoula Big Sky on the weekend to face some stiff competition from all classes. Standout performances were Michaela Ducharme from Polson, 33 feet and 8 inches within the triple jump, and she got 5th, and then Boston Good got 4th in the 400 meters.
Good job, Michaela.
Polson started their season with a huge win over Corvallis. Polson 25, Corvallis 3. Paige Noyes had a standout performance, going 5-5 on the night.
Polson continued their success against Libby, winning 11-1. Lisa Castillo homered and drove in 4 runs to push Polson past Libby in Northwest A play. Castillo, 2 for 3, hit her home run in the 4th inning with 1 runner on.
Polson jumped in front 7-0 and never looked back. Polson leadoff hitter Josie Kaye went 3 for 4, doubled twice, and drove in 2 runs.
That is your Pirate Sports. Coming up after the break, we will turn it over to Quinn, who will be featuring Wyatt Goode.
Welcome back, PHSN TV. I'm here with Wyatt. How's it going, Wyatt?
Good, Quinn. How are you?
Good. Glad you can make it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You betcha. How'd PE go?
It was good.
Was it good?
Good, yeah. Just ran some laps. Or we didn't even run laps today.
Just warm up?
Yeah.
That's good. So now, I know you weld a lot. You're always in there welding with Mr. Paskey. How did you start welding?
I started welding when I was 8, and my grandpa taught me in his shop, and I've just been doing it ever since.
Now, how did he teach you? Were you just laying beads, or were you guys fixing things?
I made stuff out of horseshoes, just random stuff, and made some money off of it and sold them.
That's neat.
Yeah.
That's neat. Kind of got you a little business going. What's your favorite type of welding?
Probably stick welding.
Is that for any reason, or it's just easiest? Or?
I just like to do it, but I like all kinds of welding.
And now a lot of people listening don't really know how welding works. Can you kind of explain that? Is it melting metal? Is it fusing it?
So you either have a filler rod or some type of filler material, and there's an electrical current going through, and there's an arc created, and it pretty much just puts your metal together,
Right. And that arc's really, really hot, right?
Yeah, it's super hot. You'll burn yourself real easy.
Yeah, I've done that. Now, is this all types of metal? Because aluminum, I've heard, is really hard, and other things are super easy.
Regular mild steel is pretty easy to weld. Aluminum's not too bad once you figure out how to do it. Stainless steel, titanium, cast iron.
You can just do it all. I didn't even cast iron. And now you're going to a competition, actually, for welding, right?
Yeah, I'm going to a competition in Kentucky at the welding school I'm going to next fall to try to get a scholarship, and that is on the 27th of this month.
So how do you prepare for going into that?
Just practice. Practice. That's how you get better and better at it.
And do you know what type of weld you're going to be doing at the competition, or is it just a variety?
It's two welds. It's
that's nice.
2G, which is horizontal, and 3G, which is vertical. And it's 2 plates, 30-degree bevel, and you fill it up.
Well, there you go. Well, I wish you best of luck at that.
Yeah, thanks, Quinn.
Now, I know you also work at McDonald Ranch. Can you tell me a little about how the season's gone? I know we had a super cold winter. How did that affect it?
Yeah, it's been a long season. We're about 70% done calving right now. We'll be branding here in a week or two, depending on the weather. But
have you lost a bunch of cows calves?
Yeah, we've lost a few calves this year just
Just the
due to the
cold.
cold and stuff getting sick.
But anything like crazy compared to the past, or?
No, it's a little higher numbers that we lost this year, but it's not horrible compared to other people around the valley that have had an even worse winter than we have.
Huh. Now you're actually a tractor down, aren't you?
Yeah, we are, but we'll get her fixed here in the next couple weeks.
That's good. That's good. Now your ranch, McDonald Ranch, is in the Big Draw. For those who don't know, and I've actually gone up there and helped you with the hay buster and.
Yeah, that didn't go too well, though.
No, that didn't. You wanted to tell the audience what happened that day?
Well, I was showing Quinn how to feed cows, and
It was slick.
we
How?
we had a bale back in the hay buster, and that spins, and it has 2 big drums on it that have
Blades.
some pretty like blades or spikes sticking out to grab the bale. And I told Quinn, hey, it's kind of slippery, don't fall. Next thing you know, I look back and Quinn falls.
Right in the buster. And,
Yeah,
I
right
got
down.
dead armed right away, and I'm glad you turned it off though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Quinn was having trouble breathing for a while after that.
I was a little dizzy.
Yep.
Couldn't really get up in the tractor.
No.
And, I mean, it's really a one-seater, so I was like sitting. It was just bad, super
Yeah.
lightheaded.
Well, I got a Snapchat later that night of a big old bruise on his arm, and I'm pretty sure there's one on his leg too.
I think there's a scar there, to be quite honest. Yeah, that
Shoot.
was a good time, but kind of dangerous. Now, post high school, what are your plans? Obviously, you're gonna go into welding, but do you have like a specific welding job or like a dream job?
Yeah, so I'll be in welding school for 6 months and get all my pipeline certifications, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna travel around, find a job, and go hit a pipeline somewhere and make the big bucks for a while.
There you go. Do you have any specific location you want to go, or
I want to try out Texas or
Texas would be cool?
up in the Northeast somewhere and try that out.
Do you have any family down there, or
No,
just something new? Just getting
my
the
whole
ball
family's
rolling?
from Montana.
Oh, that's neat.
I'm a
Huh.
local,
You are local. I'm not.
Nope.
Washington boy. Well, thanks for coming on, Wyatt. I wish you best of luck in your competition and with the ranch. And thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks, man.